Welcome to part 2 of my pickups for October 4th, 2013. Let's kind of stick with the old for a second. Talk about the old stuff. The classics. Road Rash 3 for the Sega Genesis. This is the only platform that was released on. This is complete in box. I think it came with all the inserts. Electronic Arts advertisement here. Road Rash 3, you have Michael Jordan basketball game. Urban Strike, which I did play back in the day, fun game. It's also available on the Super Nintendo. Shaq Fu, which I did not play. I think there was a side-scrolling Shaq game on the Super Nintendo, which I did rent back in the day. It was a big flop. Manual, nothing special to look at. A bunch of ugly black on the white screenshots. Paid decent amount for that one. Everything here. Sega Ages for the Sega Saturn. Arcade games here. I believe the manual actually has raised letters on it. Looks like that's pretty cool. But what we have presented here is Afterburner 2. You have some really good screenshots there. These are supposedly arcade perfect ports, or it claims to be on this paragraph here. Outrun and Space Harrier. I haven't had a chance to play this yet. You can use the 3D control pad on here, I believe, maybe even a steering wheel. The standard Saturn controller, and the flight stick, which I've never seen ever. Flight stick I'm probably not going to buy. Didn't know Afterburner 2 was included on here until I bought it. I thought it was Afterburner 1, which I have played on the Master System, an emulator, which is a really inferior port, I must say, on that system. Very slow. But can't wait to crack into these. This game was not cheap by any means. I could have bought probably 8 to 10 games, PlayStation games or PS2 games, with the money I bought with this. And that's them being used. So can't wait to crack into that game. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Get something that I forgot. Alright. Sticking with Nintendo stuff, let's get into the slightly... Actually, I have one more thing. The Saturn 3D controller. In really good shape. You have your joystick here. Directional pad, which is still in awesome shape. Your X, Y, Z, A, B, and C buttons. Shoulder buttons, left and right. Still feels like a really solid controller. Mainly bought it to play Nights into Dreams, since a lot of people recommended that you have the 3D controller. I considered getting an arcade stick for a few of the arcade games that I have for the system, including that one game I just showed, but it takes up a lot of space. It is cheap, but oh well, maybe I'll get it in the future. A Japanese edition of the Nintendo GameCube controller. You can tell it's Japanese from the back and from the packaging. I believe the American version of the controller came in a blister pack or a larger cardboard package. That's what I like about a lot of these, a lot of the Japanese releases for peripherals or whatever, because they come in a smaller packaging, which takes up less room if you want to display display them that way. Some newer games. Super Mario Land 3D. Super Mario 3D Land, I'm sorry. Running off of fumes here. Super Mario Brothers 2. Well, I'll show the back. Very reminiscent of the Super Mario 64 on the Nintendo 64. Mario leaps into a new dimension. Mario returns to his roots in an all-new adventure in 3D. Classic Mario action. Here you have the side-scrolling 3D game. You have classic suits in this game. It looks like I haven't had a chance to play any of these newer games, but got all these for a pretty good bargain. Super Mario Brothers 2. This is a just side scroller with different elements of older Mario games in them. Super Mario 3, Super Mario Brothers original, maybe even Super Mario 2. Can't wait to crack into this game. It looks really, really awesome. I have played Super Mario Brothers 2 on the Wii several years ago and really enjoyed it, so I had to pick up this one. Mario Kart 7. Heard a lot of great things about this game. Had to get it. Looks awesome. I believe they just took this game offline not that long ago in order to fully support Mario Kart 8, which is a shame, but I'll still have fun with it. So I really love racing games, especially games in this series. The next two games are sealed, and they're very special games to me. Star Fox 64 3D, which is the remastered edition of Star Fox 64 for the Nintendo 64. New controls, better graphics here, smoother graphics. You can use the what's called tilt and move on the motion controls on the 3DS to play this game. Screenshots look amazing. Can't wait to play it. Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time 3D, fully rebuilt graphics here. Textures are much smoother. Everything is looking the best that it possibly can on the system. It's really interesting to see Majora's Mask done like this and put out on the 3DS or Wii U. There is a fan-made trailer for this game. New trailer showing it looks like an official Majora's Mask trailer. It says it's coming out for the Wii U, and it looks just so believable. Whoever did that trailer took a lot of time and effort into making it look real, because it just looks amazing. It looks like something that Nintendo would actually, a trailer that Nintendo would actually release. But screenshots look really good on this one. I have seen a little bit of gameplay footage. Don't want to spoil the new that one for myself. So Crazy Taxi for the PlayStation 2. I considered getting this one for GameCube. This is just a replacement disc for my PlayStation 2 collection, since the one I have now either freezes or the entire ground in the game disappears. It allows me to cheat, but not exactly fun, in my opinion. Three Stooges, Volume 1, 2, and 3. Volume 3 has is the last volume in this series with Curly Howard. But let's see here. Volume 1 we have the very first actual Three Stooges short was done all in rhyme. We have Woman Haters, Punch Drunks. I haven't really seen a lot of that. I just started watching this one. Volume 3, what was it, like 30, I think it's 41 to 47, 1941. That one has some of their classics, Plumbing We Will Go, stuff like that. These all come in 2-disc editions, or 2 slim cases here, and we'll have to take it to part 3. There's Volume 2, 1937 to 39. This I haven't seen either.